companies are laying off employees like it's nothing. Remember what I always say, these companies aren't loyal. And we have just announced, hot off the press, that 30,000 employees will just poof, be gone. And this is between two companies, guys. And I have told you over and over and over that these companies, what is the number one thing that they will do before they do spend any money in cutting R&D or putting up a new product? What is the number one thing they're gonna do first if they're trying to cut costs? They're gonna lay you off.
I'm fired, aren't I?
Oh, yes.
And that's what we're seeing. We're gonna talk about it, guys. You guys have to see this. This information I'm about to give you, it's gonna blow your mind. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Make sure you also look in the pinned comment and in the description. I have a newsletter that will give you tremendous value, and the information is just top tier.
5 stars.
And also, guys, if you need any type of financing when it comes to commercial or investment properties, I've been a lender for almost 20 years. I can assist you with that. That information is in the description. Guys, let's jump into it. It's really unfortunate. We are now seeing companies do massive layoffs. So here we have Intel. Intel is laying off over 15,000 employees and will stop non-essential work. What is non-essential work?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Sounds like you might as well just replace non-essential work with remote workers. That's pretty much what it is. Intel is saying, yeah, our stock prices went down. We're losing money. We're going to have to cut 15,000 employees. Now, I know what you guys are thinking.
Orlando, that's not that much.
But would it be that much if you were getting laid off? Wouldn't it be more than enough if that was you in that situation? If you're losing $100,000, a $200,000 job.
Lordy, that would be really bad.
Over 15,000 workers will no longer be coming along for the ride. The chip maker just announced it's downsizing its workforce by over 15% as part of a new $10 billion cost savings plan for 2025, which will mean a headcount reduction of greater than 15,000 roles. The company currently employs 125,000 workers, so layoffs could be as many as 19,000 people. That is a lot of people. I don't care what anybody says. That is a lot of, that's a stadium. You don't believe me? Let's just look it up. Madison Square Garden. Let's look at this right here. Madison Square Garden holds 19,500 people. Imagine a stadium full of people and you're all laid off. That's just one company. Listen. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. But I'm telling you guys, these companies aren't loyal. I know some of you guys are going to come in here. Some of these tech guys are...
Orlando, what are you talking about? Intel's the best. They care about me. They will never lay me off.
I got some of those emails. I got some of those emails where people were explaining to me how they're being a senior in the company will stop them from being fired or laid off. And I'm sorry, guys. I understand you have 20 years or 15 or 10 years in the company, but that does not stop you from getting laid off. Matter of fact, you want to hear some crazy news? They will fire you first. They will lay you off first. No! Because now you have, after years and years and years of pay raises, and let's say you're now making $100,000. Let's just say you're now making $100,000. They can hire a 23-year-old for $30,000, $40,000.
Actually super easy, barely an inconvenience.
That's what I'm talking about. Again, let's take a look at that. 19,500 in a stadium, all gone.
People are loving it.
But it doesn't stop there, guys. Hold on. It's just not Intel. Let's just move on. Our next layoff would be Dell, guys. Dell, listen, I told you guys about this. I told you guys that this day was gonna come. I mean, we saw the rumblings within Dell 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago. I was getting emails from individuals, from employees telling me,
yeah, Orlando, I hear what you're saying, but over here, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about. I've seen the reports like you have, but nobody said anything. Everything looks pretty. Our teammates, our leadership is telling us, don't worry about it. You will always have a job here. We will always take care of you.
What am I seeing now? Tech layoffs. Dell fires 12,500 employees, or 10% of its global workforce, in a major shift towards AI. So you're telling me that your boss came to you and told you you were okay, that your job will always get done. But what he really meant was AI was gonna do your job for free. Let me say that again, for free. Computer giant Dell has announced a major reorganization of its sales division, resulting in layoffs as part of a strategy to modernize operation and focus on AI. The company informed its employees these changes in an internal memo on August 6th, outlining plans to centralize sales teams and create a new AI-focused sales unit as part of a report by Business Insider. And let me guess, the sales team is gonna be one guy, that's what it is, one guy managing a bunch of AIs sending out emails, a bunch of AI sending text messages, a bunch of AI continuing to sell. But here's the thing, it's cheaper than a human.
I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me.
And I tried to let you guys know, this isn't a surprise, especially Dell. Dell is not a surprise. I remember doing a video on layoffs, and I said, Dell, here's the issue. They're saying this and that and the other. And people are just like, I mean, we'll be okay. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do anything.
I mean, Dell says they're gonna lay people off all the time.
That was actually what someone said to me.
Wait, what?
But now, unfortunately, because nobody wants anybody to lose. I don't want anyone to lose their job, even though I, quote unquote, had said something earlier. And it is what it is. You're grown up. You can do whatever you want. I'm just a guy on YouTube, right? So information that I'm giving you, you don't actually have to take action on it. You can do whatever you want, however you want. My point is, though, is that these companies, no matter if you listen to me or not, you have to understand that these companies are not loyal to you.
Write it down and keep it for future reference.
And I'm gonna keep repeating it over and over again because they're not. You're a number to them.
47.
The job that you're doing for them, no matter how loyal you are to that company, no matter if you think you're a company man or not, that company will move on without you. Here's the funny thing. When you look at Intel and you go and you look at it, the number says 15, but then it says it could go as high as 19. And then when you look at Dell, while the exact number of job cuts aren't disclosed, multi-employees from sales division reported being laid off are knowing colleagues who were affected. So again, these companies say, well, I mean, it's a minimum is gonna be 12,500, a minimum of 15,000 people.
Sensational.
But then the numbers come out. And then when the numbers come out, what do the numbers say? They're always higher, guys. They're always higher. What I'm about to show you right now is the main reason why I say, trust your eyes. Trust what you see in the grocery store. Trust what you see at the gas station. Why do I say that? Why do I say that, guys? Well, let's look what we have here, what the government shelled out yesterday. Fed confronts up to 1 million US jobs vanishing in revision.
I think the media is really nihilistic. It's about making money. What makes money in this country happens to be avoiding difficult truths about our society.
Did we have this talk about how the government will tell you, hey guys, look, job numbers. And they put the job number in front of you and it says A+, we're doing good, great. And then they change the grade as you forget about it. They changed the grade and 1 million jobs just vanished.
Something ain't right.
You're telling me that the report you gave me was wrong and my eyes were right? So when I was talking to my neighbor and when I was talking to my friends, he said, man, I put in 100 applications.
And nobody is responding to me. Remember, everybody was begging me for a job, but now I can't find a job.
All the TikToks, all the other stuff, the media, social media where you heard people, actual people's stories of them saying, hey guys, listen.
I can't get a job. It's super hard now. All the hire me signs are gone.
And then we come to find out that the report was completely wrong. And the government, doing what the government does, they lied to you guys.
No way.
U.S. job growth in a year through March was likely far less robust than initially estimated. Remember what I told you guys? Listen, you can go into the grocery store, and when you go into the grocery store, a ribeye is $20. Shouldn't that be pause for you to be like, something's going on here? When I went to the gas station, it was $5 a gallon.
We're in a different era.
When I went to go buy ragu sauce, it was $15. Oh, by the way, insurance, taxes, housing, rent, everything is high.
Oh no, everything's great, guys. The economy? Did you see our report card? It's A.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo economists expect the government preliminary benchmark revisions on Wednesday to show payroll growth in the year through March was at least 600,000 weaker than currently estimated, about 50,000 a month.
The way that we did the numbers, yeah, we messed up. We did the numbers in the economy, so we didn't want people's confidence to come down. We didn't want to tell the consumer or the U.S. citizen that, you know what, yeah, things are bad. We didn't want to do that, so we had to fluff the numbers.
They fluffed the numbers on you guys. They fluffed the numbers on you guys. And I told you, I literally said, watch guys, what's gonna happen is in 6 months, they're gonna do a revision. And the revision's gonna really show you what the deal is. They'll lie to you now, because in 6 months, you'll forget. Who cares about March? What happened in March is what happened in March.
I think we might have a hustler here.
While JP Morgan Chase and company forecast see a decline of about 360,000, Goldman Sachs indicates that it could be as large as 1 million jobs. That's why you couldn't get a job. That's why when you went out to go look for some other job and you put in applications, nobody was responding. That's why. I don't care what anybody say. 1 million jobs is a lot of jobs. So let's take a look at this chart. A look at preliminary estimates in the recent years. Goldman Sachs sees 600 to 1 million decline in upcoming count. 2023, negative 306. It's going the other way. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the point of my videos so that you can see and read in between the lines and understand that once again, these companies aren't loyal. Once again, of course, the government isn't loyal. And if you are really expecting these guys to take care of you and you not put yourself first, you and your family first. You're gonna put the government first, politicians first, your job first. You're gonna end up in a bad situation. And the situation is gonna be you out and the company don't give a crap about you. You out and the politician don't give a crap about you. You out and the government doesn't care about you. You will always be last in that relationship. Fact. They will fire you. They will lay you off. And then they will lie about how many people are being hired. That's the name of the game.
I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know.
But as always, guys, I hope you got value out of this content. Really, you do need to understand this, especially what's going on in this economy. It is getting wackier and wackier and wackier. And as the election comes, it's just gonna get even more crazier. Next year, I believe, man, it's gonna be a really rough year. 2024 was already rough, but man, I think 2025 is gonna be a real tough one. But anyway, guys, you know you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get into your first rental property. And let me tell you what, the information you will get from that video, it will be gold. See you in the next one. Thanks.